Alright, fellas, hope you guys are all having a great day. Today we're talking about the overall increase that is coming, what you should be doing with your Twitch tokens, because I got asked that a good bit today, as well as just general what I'm grinding in Madden 27. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and now that we get that all out of the way, let's hop into tonight's second channel video. Alright, boys, yeah, so we'll talk overall increase stuff, because that's kind of where I want to spend the bulk of today's second channel video yapping about, but I want to get started with these Twitch tokens. I mean, it wasn't in the title or anything, but I got a feeling there's a lot of us out there wondering how we should spend these drop tokens. If you ask me, the best way to spend your drop tokens is holding on to them right now, because the actual packs that we have are so unbelievably bad, it is actually kind of insane. The pluses in all of these packs are atrocious. I know multiple people opened up this pack right here. It's 30 tokens or 3 super tokens, and they pulled 6 80s and 2 82s. That's like 3 weeks of watching every single Twitch stream, and they got absolutely waxed. I opened up the Enhanced Platinum Pack, or 12 tokens, and I got absolutely clapped as well. The only thing these tokens are nice for right now is a little bit of extra training, but if you ask me, the best way to spend your Twitch tokens is hold off and see, A, if EA makes the packs a little better, or B, that Team of the Year player in, like, March. I like when they do things like this. This is fun. I like it. But, like, can we not be, like, awful on, like, the B and D plus packs? We can't make coins off them. Like, I don't know. Now, overall increase time, right? Overall increase, for those who don't know, we're going to jump up overall. So, 87 overall LTDs, 86 overall champions. We have multiple overall increases, well, all year until we get to 99s. This means a few things. Number one, over in sets. The weekly spotlight sets, we don't know for sure this is going to work, but they should refresh, meaning we can claim additional free champions. Right now, you guys can see my Collector Series 1 is locked. I would assume this is going to refresh once we get up to an 86 overall. That should be on Wednesday. I would also expect the Legend one to refresh. So the way we can go about this, if there's a free champion that you guys want to lock in, I would say just go lock him in right now. If there's not a free champion that you guys want to lock in, don't worry about it, but just know you are technically, if we're getting super technical here, missing out on that additional free champion by holding off on your tokens, but you can get better, you can get the better cards, but like, today's Legend drop gave us that Jack Youngblood card, who I think should be on every single one of our fields, as well as the Joe Thomas card is also an absolute stud. So, conversations for another day, but that's kind of the first thing with overall increases. Number two, we have this thing called a pack out increase. Now, this is not EA making our packs better. Come on now. What this means is the floor on packs are going to be raised to make sense with the rest of the current market. So, for example, your 73 plus overall players in your, let's just, I don't know, pick a random pack. Legend Fantasy, right? 1 of 277s, 1 of 277 plus overall current week Legend players, and 170 plus. In theory, this will jump up to 178 plus overall Legend player, 178 plus overall current week Legend player, and then 170 plus overall player. They don't change in the 70s ever, but the 77s will jump up to 78. Now, what this does is this reduces the price tag pretty much across the board on most things in the game. And it just makes like 78s a little bit cheaper. They're also going to, lower the price floor on most players in the game. So you take a look right now, and if we go to like, I don't know, 78s right now, the cheapest you guys can sell 78s for is, if we go to Jordan Mason, 4,813 coin. On Wednesday, when I expect us to have the overall increase, Jordan Mason might be able to sell for like 2,000 coins or 3,000 coins. So dropping that market, causing a market crash. It'll take a few days for the market to like kind of catch up. But once it gets there, market will crash. Jordan Mason will be cheaper. And I guess the entire just general market will kind of follow suit eventually. And that leads me into point number 3 here. The market is going to crash, right? You just got to look at it from this lens. We're getting better cards, right? You jump up overalls, you have better stats. The older cards, they get a little bit cheaper. Now, something we talk about here on the second channel a ton. Value cards. Those value cards that we love here so much on the second channel, we talk about them way too much. A lot of players that are really, really expensive should actually get a little bit cheaper, right? Like, they are, for example, Jack Youngblood, a card that I have just been hyping up nonstop today, it feels like. I think this is one of the cooler things EA did. They didn't tell us this card was dropping. They just, like, randomly dropped him. This is a player item that I fully expect to just get a little bit cheaper. I do. I fully see it. And that's just going to happen across the board with really good older champions. So what we can do to kind of prepare for this is actually sell off these cards, right? We have ladders happening right now. A lot of these players are just honestly overpriced across the board. The offensive linemen specifically, right? I would just dump them if I were you. Now, Team Builder's the weird one because these cards actually tanked a good bit today. I still expect them to get a little bit cheaper, but if you have any of the more expensive Team Builders, I would say sell. Of course, Zion McCollum and Breece Hall are two very good cards. They, will hold value because of all team chems, but still, like, I mean, they're also 87, so it should get cheaper over time, though, too, because as the team builder pieces get cheaper, of course, the big pieces get cheaper. Just kind of how these things work. I will say, just kind of like little piece of overall increase advice as well. Don't panic and like panic sell off your entire team. I know I'm sitting up here saying, oh, sell off this card, do this, do that. As much as like you should sell off players that are overpriced, I'm never going to tell you guys to sell off your entire team. That's just never a smart play, ever, right? It takes time for the market to get cheaper. But I just want to kind of put these ideas in your head that things are going to get cheaper when the overall increase hits, most likely here on Wednesday. It's just not a terrible idea to sell. As far as like what I'm grinding right now, definitely get done with your solos, right? We got Collector Series, Legends, get those things done. Everything preseason standout, I would finish off. I don't think you need to do Team Builder solos, Tempest and Turmoil, Epic Challenges. I haven't done these. I don't think you need to do those. I honestly would recommend you guys stay away. They're like just not very good. As far as the events go, definitely try to win the online event if you guys haven't. The further away we get from Thursday or the launch of the new event or the new event player, the cheaper the Nashon Wright card is going to get, more people are going to win him. It's not a skill-based matchmaking event. It's actually a pretty fun event that I think EA cooked up a pretty good job. I won the event on Thursday. And like, listen, I'm not the greatest mod player in the world, but Civil GG got me there. And you roll stream, you guys know, like it's definitely doable. As far as like the verse CPU modes, the league and the run, get these done once per week starting on Wednesday. If you want to get like ultra sweaty with it, you can like prepare your league and your run for the I guess the refresh on Wednesday by getting your league to 9 wins and 4 wins on your first level of the run. That way you have less games to play once we get to the refresh on Wednesday. You don't have to do that. I just do it because I have way too much time on my hands on this game. So, like, I like to be prepared for it. Is the league and the run worth it now? Yes and no at the same time. It's kind of a fat grind. The rewards aren't anything too special, but if you played this game at all, you know the rewards haven't been great. The Gauntlet has terrible rewards. Don't play the Gauntlet. I've been finally starting to get into ranked. I got a freeze off in my game 23, which has been super fun. 14-9, the record doesn't tell the whole story. I started off very cold, but we have been picking it up. Went on a fire-winning streak today. I think we fired off, like, was that 8 in a row? I would have won this game against Zach's era. He literally, it was 4th and 21 to end the first quarter, and it was a freeze off. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Zach and say he did not purposely freeze me, but I'm not sitting there all day, so I just backed out. With that said, boys, is going to be today's second channel video. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and until later, peace. I love you, boys. Have a good one.